Dear Diary. Wow, what an incredible end to an amazing adventure. I outwitted the evil pirate LeChuck, caused an avalanche, kinda, and lived to tell the tale. Even better, Elaine and I finally got married, and all of our friends were there too. I don't think we've ever been happier. Now all we have to do is set a course and begin our honeymoon, sailing on the Sea of Thieves. To get there, we have to pass through the Devil's Shroud. Elaine says it's no big deal so long as we follow the map, but I don't know. I miss seeing the stars. I had the nightmare again. I wake up in our cabin. Elaine is gone. And at the end of my bed, LeChuck is there, laughing at me. It's crazy, I know. I left him buried back on Monkey Island, but why does it feel so real? I can almost hear the laughter. But when I did get back to sleep, I had a very different dream. I was back where it all began, on my quest to become a legendary pirate. Back at the start of my very first adventure.
Yikes! Don't sneak up on me like that. You what? A ship, you say? Ooh, this could be serious. That's the last time I ever buy a second-hand spyglass.
Ahoy there, stranger. New in town? Well, I am a pirate, but alas, I am not. Truth be told, I haven't been out on the waves for many a month. It all began once he was the terror of the Caribbean. Oh, not what. Who? Once we heard what had happened to LeChuck, most of us pirates chose.
Is that fresh meat I spy? Tremble, mortal, before the mighty skulls of scum!
It's been longer than a rat's tail since I last set me sockets on a would-be pirate.
You shouldn't be back here.
Swear we've crossed paths before.
Yeah, in the barrel.
But never mind
But
all
don't
that.
think you
You'll
can
be
just
here
go
to
helping
undertake
yourself.
the three
It's the
trials
expensive,
I'll
extra strong Governor's Special Reserve. I got a batch of it in stock in case the legend of Monkey Island ever stops by for a drink. Think of all the tourists he'd attract. But you need a strong stomach for the stuff, or you'll be out cold before long.
Aye, and what would be the
Can't help you there. I've just hired a new assistant, and they should be starting today. Assuming they show up for work. Don't know what the delay is all about, but I hope they remember to pick up their uniform from the general store. I've had it reserved all week. Of course it matters. Cooking's a messy business, and you need to look the part. I just hope they get here soon. I'm rushed off my feet as it is. Soon as they arrive, I'm going on my break. Meat stew. When I can find the time to spice the meat, chop the veg, and add the special ingredient like I was told. Sure enough, the lady from the Mojo shop stopped by before the governor's guards closed her down with a box of root beer sprinkles. She told me to add them to the grog and anything I cooked to provide us all protection against insidious. Don't know why, but I hate to see good grub go to waste, and they don't taste half bad, so because it's the rules, that's why. Customers stay out front, where they can't mess everything up. Oh, right. Well, I guess you can look around. I want something fiery and hearty. Tough, yet tender. Just too bad I'm still missing one of the ingredients.
Ahoy there, fancy pants. Keep your hands off the display cases. I just polished them. Well, all my wares are right here on display, save for the reserve stuff. You don't suppose correctly. I deal in pieces of 8, just like everybody else here on Main. And before you ask, no, I don't offer credit. A nice try. But I don't... Well, money's still money no matter what time it is. Besides, leaving your store unattended on an island full of pirates is usually considered a bad idea. You have no idea how many swords, shovels, and other nautical accessories. Now, there was a time when I might have taken a moonlight stroll to go and see. Wait! That's nobody else's business. Ruff! Oh, so you're the new cook for the Scum Bar. Nice job burning down that cargo ship. Well, the costume was never paid for, so if you still have a job to go to, you'll need to settle the bill. Now, you best hurry. There's a chest over there you can use to change... What? Turn my back so you can pocket whatever's in my safe?
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Want to see something hilarious? There's a pack of piranha poodles in this alley that can't stand the sound of this thing. Watch. Oh, what's the matter? Can't you reach your lovely pony diddlings? All right, that's enough, you mangy mutts. Go lay down. I said that's enough. We guard the governor now, not you pathetic pooches. So get used to it. Now move along and don't start any trouble. I'm on break.
Hey, that's my cargo. I thought it'd be fish food by now. Looks like I'm back in business. This meet and greet ticket will get you an audience with the legend of Monkey Island. Only one in existence, but I'd say you've earned it.
Are you a visitor? Oh, there was a little misunderstanding after I came back from Monkey Island. I came in a little too fast and smashed up the jetty pretty bad. But it wasn't my fault! You ever try to sail a galleon crewed entirely by monkeys? They sure have. But it's okay. I'm good friends with the legend of Monkey Island. I was even on his crew once. I'm sure he'll be along to let me out, just as soon as he's finished his important... and it's not like I'm alone this time. Captain Coco and I keep one another company. Where? Oh, no. That's Captain Coco. He was my first mate on our journey back from Monkey Island. Say hello, Captain Coco.
Hello.
Oh, it's simple. Captain Coco and I met back when I was stranded. Our monkey crew didn't trust me back then, so...
And we've been inseparable ever since.
Hey! I don't know how it is where you come from, but eating your shipmates is not okay. That would be great! But I don't know how you would. The sheriff has all the keys, and I haven't seen him since the governor's guards moved.
I don't know, Otis. Those locks look pretty rusty. I bet you could blow them wide open.
That is a great idea! Captain Coco, you are a certified genius!
Oh, shucks. You say the nicest things. Good luck.
And where do you think you're going? Oh, yeah? Let me see that. Seems genuine. There. I booked you in for the next available session. Yeah, you and everyone else on the island. The governor's mansion is off limits to anyone who hasn't got an official invitation. Especially unwanted. If you can't show me something to prove you're expected, you can turn right back around and skulk off like all the other pirate wannabes.
Ahoy there, fancy pants. Keep your hands off the display cases. I just polished them. Oh, so you're the new cook for the Scum Bar. Well, the costume was never paid for. There's a chest over there you can use to change. What?
Let me guess. Another pirate wannabe looking for easy answers. Well, I highly doubt it. The governor hired a man to wind the mechanism, but most days he falls asleep in the Scum Bar and forgets. He's going to lose the clock tower key one of these days, and then... well, I suppose not much will actually change around here. Ah, night owl, eh? Well, the general store's a little ways down the high street, But the store... Well then, here's a little tip from me to you. Pirates can't help but squirrel away their spare change. It's sort of what you might call one of those... You should check all the crates and barrels you find. Of course we are! Salty old pirates through and through. But on Melee Island, that's to be expected. Now, the really rotten apples, they get taken to the town jail. That old place has seen better days, though. I'm amazed the walls haven't collapsed. They say the governor hired someone to fix up the place. Last time I saw him, he was having an argument with the guards. Some kind of pay dispute. They didn't want to. Eventually, they dragged him away and there was a ruckus. Lots of screaming and falling and such like.
I can't help it. There's just something about these guys. Well, it's very sad, actually. The governor's guard dogs get tormented by the guards, you see. They've lost all the fire in their little... I bet if they scarfed down a hearty meal, they'd soon be back to their... Of course we do. My favorite is the old top-up trick. What you do, see, you wait for your shipmate to get distracted. Then you pour some grog from your tankard. They'll be snoring before you know it.
You lost? At this time of night? Well, probably the only place with an open kitchen would be the Scum Bar. But good luck getting inside. The chef's a real stickler for the rules. If you're not the new assistant cook, well, you could try begging a gunpowder gummy off of one of the governor's guards. But it might be the last thing you ever... Ah, up by the island lookout, no question. There's a pathway that leads to him just outside. If the weather weren't so strange lately, you'd be able to see all the way across the island. Not much reason to head up there, though. Unless you're planning to swindle a few pieces of 8 out of the lookout. Yeah, then you're in luck. A ship full of valuables went down in the harbor here not so long ago. Of course, even if you could find a way to raise its cargo up out of the water, you'd need the proper tools to crack it open. Some parts of the town are still being renovated. Who knows?
Gold's no good to me. Hey, that transaction has been concluded. I got my cargo, you get your chance to schmooze with the Legend of Monkey Island. Everything else will cost you. If you see something you like, just ask me. What, Parrot? Nope. The Tri-Island Chamber of Commerce specifically banned gold-based transactions in case cursed currency somehow make... I heard there was this one ship where the crew... Well, anyway, only authentic silver pieces are 8 are legal tender on Melee Island. What do I look like, a career advisor? Come back when you've got something to spend. Oh, and before you ask, I am fresh out of treasure maps.
Ahoy there, stranger. That's the stupidest question I've ever heard. Why, this is the world-famous Melee Island, of course. Home to some of the filthiest rogues and rascals you'll ever cross. Though if I were you, I'd not stray too far beyond the village. The weather's taken an awful turn tonight. Oh, plenty of places to spend your pieces of 8. Though I'd wager most of them, there's the old jail, the church. But if you ask me, there's nowhere better than this very pub. Well, I am a pirate, but alas, I am not a captain. Truth be told, I haven't been out on the waves for many a month. It all began when once he was the terror of the Caribbean. Roaming the seas, oh, not what, who? I'm talking about the most fearless felon to ever don a captain's hat and sail straight into... Once we heard what had happened to LeChuck, most of us pirates chose... Our governor is none other than the legend of Monkey Island, and his mansion is on the other side of town. But pirates are because the governor's a busy man, that's why. Caught up writing his memoirs. Come to think of it, it's also the first you should talk to.
What be ye wanting? Now that's the sort of question I'd expect from a pirate wannabe. Melee Island is pretty much wall to wall. Granted, more than a few folks have retired from a life on the high seas and taken up other lines of work where they can. But pretty much everyone you'll rub shoulders with has flown the Jolly Roger at one time or another. And none of us are ashamed. Why should it? Governor Threepwood is in charge now, and there's no pirate more lawless. The days of being kleptic. What's the matter? You got seawater in your ears? Let me spell it out for you. Governor Threepwood is our legend of Monkey Island. He's been everywhere, seen it all, and stolen most of it. The only way you'd be considered a true pirate is if the governor himself declared you. Oh, you think so? You can't just stroll up to the governor's door and challenge him to a spitting contest. But there is one.
Hey, you shouldn't be back here, because it's the rules, that's why. Oh, I will. Too bad. Yeah, in the barrel. But don't think you can just go helping yourself. I got a batch of it in stock in case the legend of Monkey Island ever slid. You need a strong stump.
Wait just a second. By order of the... That means this shop is permanently closed for business. Get it? Now move along.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Oh, so you finally decided to show up, huh? Well, you can make yourself useful and start on the meat stew. The recipe's on the table. I'm going on my break. Don't let the customers touch anything, especially not the grog. Hey! I told you not to start trouble! Get back in your cage! Dummies for the lot of you! Root beer! Get back, you filthy flea bags! Stay away from me! Somebody save me before I go!
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
I don't believe it! Freedom after all these years! Like running a furniture store. Hey, enough with the furniture store! I didn't spend all that time locked up just to collect chairs. I want to have an adventure. And I want to sell nested mahogany tables at affordable prices. Hey, that's stupid! You're stupid! You know what? Fine. Stay here and have your stupid furniture store. I hope it makes you happy. I thought we were friends.
doing? I was just getting comfortable. Although, if this is about getting to Threepwood, I'm in. I've got a score to settle. But first, I'll need some kind of body. But not just any body. A magnificent body, worthy of bearing my terrifying demonic countenance on a new campaign of terror and destruction. Hey, seeing all these ghostly guards gives me an evil idea. If you can get me a new body, I could pretend to be one of them and sneak you into Threepwood's place. What do you say? There's gotta be a convenient corpse lying somewhere around here. Say, that body looks like a good fit for me. Why not let me take it for a test drive, and I'll get you to Guybrush. Nope, can't get her started. Seems to be missing a few necessary parts.
Jeez, the three-headed monkey!
Don't be ridiculous.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
At last, my new reign of demonic terror can... Easy now. It's, been a while since I had limbs to worry about. All right, here we go. I'm getting the hang of this. Let's get you into that mansion. Now, marvel at my mastery of impersonation.
Mutts almost took a bite out of me last week.
Our diabolical scheme is working perfectly. Get up to the mansion and find Threepwood. I'll keep watch.
So, we meet again. Then you must know why I'm here.
It's my grandfather's map, isn't it? You want to find the treasure.
Don't you see? You're the only treasure I need, Plunder Bunny. I'm here to rescue you.
My hero. Oh, you're the greatest pirate who ever lived.
Not so fast, you mutinous mud skipper. That's my bride. Go away, please. Not today, thank you. Important gubernatorial business going on. I told you no more autographs. Leave me alone. Would you be quiet? My wife is sleeping. Ah!
Look, Lutikins, we have company. They must want to hear all about your courageous deeds.
Oh, but honey pumpkin, I'm busy with my memoirs. I can't be disturbed or I'll miss my deadline.
Now, we mustn't be rude. And look, they have a meet and greet ticket.
Oh, all right. Welcome to the official Legend of Monkey Island meet and greet event. Your once-in-a-lifetime chance to hear all the seafaring adventures of the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood. Straight from the legend himself. No food or drink permitted during the event. Please keep your hands and feet inside the mansion at all times. The Trial and authorities are not responsible for any loss of property, injury, or death incurred during the presentation. The legend begins right here on Melee Island, on the day of my arrival. The pirate leaders immediately recognized my natural talents. And so did Governor Marley, who was instantly swept off her feet. Unfortunately, there was one pirate who refused to acknowledge my obvious greatness, the ghost pirate LeChuck, who was also smitten with Elaine and spirited her away to the mysterious Monkey Island. Gathering a loyal crew and the finest ship available, I sailed in search of LeChuck's pirate lair. Having single-handedly concocted a powerful root beer to destroy ghost pirates, I cornered LeChuck and gave him the biggest spritzing of his afterlife. I kept the bottle. It's one of my most treasured possessions. Unfortunately, it's true what they say. You can't keep an undead, obsessive, vindictive, demonic sea scourge down. I had to tangle with LeChuck again before finally ridding the world of his evil once and for all. I returned to Monkey Island triumphant, married my beloved Elaine, and we set sail on our honeymoon. Then, why can't I remember? And what was with that weird fog anyway? Once everyone learned of my heroic deeds, they insisted I become governor of Melee Island. And that concludes your premium meet and greet session. Cheers! Thanks for stopping by. Oh, be sure to check out our exclusive merchandise. We have gifts for the whole family. Oh, and please, leave quietly. My wife is very, very sleepy.
Drop anchor, you barnacle-brained buffoons, and prepare to make land. There's treachery afoot. Well, well, what have we here? An unwanted intrusion into my masterful delusion. Threepwood always was pathetically easy to manipulate. Once I'd convinced him he was a mighty pirate hero, his raging ego made all this possible. So long as he believes he's the legend of Monkey Island, he'll never want to leave this place. And it's all thanks to this. Pirates on your precious sea of thieves practically tripped over themselves to deliver me this sword.
They couldn't wait to help their beloved pirate lord. It's not about the gold, it's about the glory. Oh, the Sea of Thieves is such a special place, where sickeningly sweet stories can last for all eternity.
And once this burning blade is restored, those waters will be mine to rule as I see fit. So you see, I really can't let you stand in my way. Fortunately, my skeletal shipmates have gotten mighty restless, keeping watch on Thieves. I'm sure they'll take good care of you while I set sail for Monkey Island. never should have let you past. There's no way out. No! No!
No more Mr. Nice Guard. Let the captain down! It's good to act like a pirate again. We won't let you leave. That's not fair!
Thanks to you, LeChuck has withdrawn, and Root Beer has rid this place of his evil influence. The power of Mojo can return at last. We have much to discuss, but I sense you may have unfinished business here on Melee Island. When you are ready to depart, return to me here. I shall be waiting.
Ahoy there! Fancy that's the mighty pirate sword used by the legend of Monkey. I got some fresh stock coming in. Eventually.
Things are certainly a lot friendlier now that those ghoulish guards are out of the picture. Aye, one day we're hoping to present our troop of trained animals. All we need to do is finish their training, start their training, and find some animals. How hard could it be?
Hey, you! What happened to the meat stew? He did? I always knew he was evil. But stealing everyone's dinner? That's just twisted. He's banned for life. Afterlife. Whatever.
Thanks for taking Murray on your travels. Now I can get top billing for once. Is he now? Well, that's a rum turnip. I'd wager he's been sneaking around the Sea of Thieves and stirring up trouble there, too. You'd best be on your way to the Mojo shop. There's someone there who'll be able to send ye safely on your way home. And if you should run into Captain Kate, tell her she still owes me 5 doubloons.
Yikes! My job, that's what. I'm the official, look, it's my job, your ship. No offense, but that's barely a rowboat compared to the sort of ships made famous by the legend of Monkey Island. Ha! Your ship. The Sea Monkey. Well, now, that was a ship worth talking about. A fearless crew, a gallant captain, and the largest cereal supply you've ever seen. I don't so much care for chatting with the folks in town. Most of them just sit around telling tales about the legend of Monkey Island. I'd just as soon tend them a fire and stay out of trouble. But if you're looking for excitement, you should stop by the Scum Bar if you haven't. Here's a little free advice, though, chum. Stay out of the way of the governor's guards. No, I know they may seem... You what? A ship, you say? Ooh, this could be serious. What's with this useless thing, anywho?
Sorry, but that meet and greet ticket is one use only, even in the unlikely event of pirate invasion. No refunds. Yeah, I saw, but business is business.
We have much to discuss. As you have learned, the memory of this island has become a prison for Guybrush. A cage crafted from his own vanity and given life by the sea of the damned. He is so beguiled, he does not even notice the absence of his wife. But Guybrush and Elaine are not the only ones in peril. LeChuck has come to know the Sea of Thieves and envies the power and status of its pirate lord. If he is not stopped, then he will continue to seek that power for himself. But LeChuck's lair lies deep beneath Monkey Island, and only Guybrush knows the way. Do not lose hope. There is a way to clear the head and free the heart of Guybrush Threepwood. But it will take time to prepare. There are those in the living world who will wish to know all that you now know. I shall send them word of my plan, and when the time is right, I sense they will seek your help once more. For now, I shall return you to your ship. Guybrush owes you a great debt of gratitude. Next time we meet, I shall make certain he repays it.